So what we're going to go over today is the money multiplier method. And really the money multiplier method is just going to show you a life-changing method on how to use your money the same way the banks do. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about three things. First, we're going to talk about the machine that we use, the machine that we're going to use to move your money just like the banks do. The second thing we're going to talk about is the marathon. Now, building wealth is not a sprint, just like life is not a sprint. Building wealth is a marathon, and your life is also a marathon. So we're not going to do any get-rich-quick schemes here. This is simply how the wealthy build wealth and how the banks have been using money their entire existence that you have not been doing. And we're also going to talk about everybody's favorite topic. We're going to talk about the topic of your goal. Maybe your goal is to become a millionaire. Maybe your goal is to become a billionaire. It doesn't matter. This will be a method that will help you obtain your goals. But let's talk about this machine. This machine we're going to use to build your wealth and keep your money in your family. This machine is nothing more than this. It is a dividend-paying, specially designed and engineered whole life insurance policy from a mutually owned company. Now, I know what you're thinking. Before you stop, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what the heck does a whole life policy have to do with me building my wealth? And here's the answer. It has everything to do with it, because this is what the rich do. This is what the elite do. This is what the wealthy do. The number one purchaser of whole life insurance in the world is conventional banks. They own more whole life insurance than they do all the land and the buildings combined. Now, why is this? Is it because banks are stupid? Or is it because banks know something that you and I don't? I'll let you answer that one. But the answer is because they know something the rest of us don't. And this is not something that I invented. This is not something that is new. This is something that's been around for over 200 years. And our tax code's only been around since the 1913s. This has been around longer than the tax code. But, I always like to prove things. So what I'd like you to do is Google that right on the screen. Google BOLI, B-O-L-I. It stands for bank-owned life insurance. And what you will see is you will see how many pages come up. Because what you're going to see is you're going to see how many whole life policies banks use and buy every single year, because it is called BOLI, bank-owned life insurance, and that is the way you're going to check on that. And also the other thing I want to point out is, you remember that really, really good bank? That really good bank we were talking about just a moment ago that you earned 4% on? Now, I know that there is no banks out there paying you 4%, but you see, I wasn't talking about a bank. That 4%, that's how much the insurance companies, the mutually owned insurance companies, pay you guaranteed. That's right. These specially designed and engineered whole lives that I'm talking about, because these are not a standard whole life that you just go to your insurance store and buy off the shelf. This whole life pays you a guaranteed 4%, which is exactly what we were talking about when I said you can earn more when you're earning 4 and paying 6.